me. Cavities! Cavities! It's in the bag, thanks.
Help! I'm trapped in the toilets!
Huh? That's the voice of a teacher.
Be brave, Mrs. Margie-Paw. I'm coming.
A gas attack?
Mrs. Arpoo, is everything okay?
Maybe I left the parsley too long on the burner. Children, the French cooking classes are going well. Taste this marvel. What's that matter? Surprise!
You're a guest here, and guests have the honour.
You could say it's chewy, but it's good. What is it? Snails a punch bowl swimming in parsley. You made me swallow a gastropod, a soft-crawling thing that drools!
Ah, a client. Too bad for me. I would have really loved to taste them, Mrs. Arpoo. My camera was stolen while we were helping Mrs. Margie-Paw get out of the toilet. Okay, it was 9 o'clock. Can you describe what happened in detail? Well, I don't have a lot of details. I took the photo, I put my camera in my bag before we got Mrs. Margie-Paw out of the toilet. I took my bag and an hour later I discovered that it was empty. Did you see anything suspicious? Do you have any witnesses? Not a thing. The only thing I can tell you is that I drew a star on my camera to distinguish it.
No problem. The SBI will go over the scene of the crime with a fine-tooth comb. A trace of DNA, hair. The culprits always leave something behind. Pardon?
What are you doing with that drink? Do you want to turn yourself into sugar or what?
Sorry, I found it's the only way to get the snail down.
Well, after that, if we find a single hair, I'll eat my hat.
I've always said that cleanliness destroys clues. It really is a bad habit. Now what do we do?
Stealing door handles and locking people in. Well, the rascals have an archaic sense of humour.
You're telling me? It's the second one I've replaced today. It just makes you sick.
You mean to say it's happened before?
4 handles stolen in 3 days. Even the principal was found locked in his office. The school will go broke replacing door handles.
Oh, my glasses!
Quick! It's coming from the gym!
What's horrible? Someone stole my glasses! My super Hollywood glasses! The height of style!
Doowee, where is the SBI? Quick! My gold vinyl school bag! Someone has stolen it from me! Find it right away!
My camera!
It's down!
We have to find the dirty thief!
Now, let's go! Get moving!
Oh, time out! The SBI will investigate, but only if you calm down. 4 thefts in 1 day. That's called a real serial theft.
If Sally would be quiet. Paul, would you recite the poem you wrote on magpies?
It's got a bird's eye, that cunning magpie, looking for some bling or any shiny thing, so you better watch out. The fine thing's about.
Right, Paul, you're really the best.
You rap really well, you know. When you're famous, don't forget about us, huh?
You're gonna be as big as Fluff Daffy.
I'd love that. He's my idol.
Paul, the poetry is not very classical, but it's moving. 85%.
This is getting crazy. During recess, we'll get all the victims together. One of them is bound to have seen something.
Sally, I'm sure that you are mumbling a beautiful poem. The class would love to hear it.
Super interrogation. None of the crime victims saw anyone either.
There's only one solution. Reflection, deduction.
Okay, let's think. Who would need to have 5 door handles, 1 girl's handbag, 1 camera, and a pair of glasses?
A maniac? Or else a snobby myopic mutant with 5 hands and loves photography?
Sally, dinner is ready. Do you want to join us, Doowee? I already saw your mother and she said okay. Another French delight. Cheese fondue, Emmental Gruyere. You eat it like this. You take your long fork, you pierce a piece of bread, put it in and splash.
Ooh.
Could you give me the recipe? It'd be great to immobilize a criminal.
And I spent my last cent on cheese. There's nothing left to do than to resell it at the flea market.
The flea market! Why didn't we think of that before? You can find everything down there. Bags, cameras.
Shady dealings, creepy guys, dark streets.
What the heck? It's our neighbour, Tom the Scavenger.
Sally, a camera like Sasha's. We just have to see if there's a star.
Hello, Tom. Can I look at that camera?
No charge to look.
It's Sasha's camera for sure. Confiscated evidence. Tom, you're gonna have to answer a few questions.
Whoa, morons. Let's calm down and chill out. What's the problem?
This camera was stolen, and it was you who took it yesterday to resell it.
Hey, I'm not mixed up in any stealing. I found this camera in a garbage can if you really want to know.
If you lie to us, you're gonna get what's coming to you. Tell us the truth.
Tom, what's this piece of junk you sold me yesterday morning? What's this skateboard made of? Balsa wood?
Did you really buy this yesterday morning? What time?
9 o'clock? I'm not in the habit of lying like others, am I, Tom?
Calm down, okay? I have another one that's stronger, impossible to fall off. It's a little more expensive, of course.
Oh, yeah? You never fall? Well, how much does it cost?
If Tom was here yesterday selling a skateboard, he couldn't be the thief. The perfect alibi for him and the wrong trail for us.
I found the camera by going through the garbage cans. People are bizarre. They sometimes throw out new stuff. Here's the proof.
It's crazy. Why would a thief throw out an expensive camera but keep worthless door handles? My camera! The SBI is the greatest. Hey, what are you doing?
Just what I thought. The memory card has been reset. Poof! Finito. No more photos.
Oh no, all my shots have been erased.
But why would they do something like that?
And what if there was something on these photos taken by Sasha that he absolutely didn't want to be seen? Remember yesterday when you took the photo? Mrs. Margipore was locked in the toilets because someone had stolen the door handle. The thief stole the camera because Sasha had taken a compromising photo of him.
So you're saying that the thief didn't want the camera as opposed to the other objects that he stole? That's why he threw it out.
On the other hand, we still don't know why these objects have any significance. Camera, glasses, bag. What do they have in common?
Do you smell that? Chocolate!
Aha! My chocolates have drawn our detectives out of their lair. No touching. The recipe is not finished yet. You have to wait until the chocolate cools down. And there you have it, chocolate à la Fouquet, the recipe of the great chef Vatel. He cooked for King Louis XIV 300 years ago. Since Louis XIV loved things that shone, Vatel wrapped his chocolates in gold paper. For us, a silly shiny paper will do the trick.
Gold? Golden? Doowee, are you thinking what I'm thinking? We found the thing in common. It's a case of someone wild about brilliance, crazy about gold.
Okay, we know the profile of our serial thief. Now how are we going to catch him?
I think I have a solid gold idea.
Doowee, the Christmas tree.
Do you light up at night?
Why not? I too have the right to like Fluff Daffy and to be like him. I could shoot a video clip with him. It would be great if the thief shows himself again. I'm fed up being dressed like a lantern.
Don't worry, he's surely already spotted you and even more your bike. When he steals it, we can follow his trail thanks to the bug you planted under the bell. Come on, Fluff Doowee, we're going to be late for class.
Hey, it's working! Bingo! The thief's in the trap. The target is heading towards Purple Buddha Plaza.
Roger that, SBI-1. Suspect spotted at 11 o'clock.
1,000 protons. We lost him.
Yeah, that bike is so cool. Yeah, like gold is beautiful. Yeah, time for my snap. Catch me while I rap.
Oh, the thief!
Fluff Daffy has fried his brain cells or what?
Well, okay, there's only one thing left to do.
Huh? Sally, how are you? Cool?
Paul, you never get tired of lying. All the objects are here. You must be the thief. Why?
Well, I want to be like Fluff Daffy. He's my idol. Really great, really brilliant, really a performer, you know? He's the king of bling.
Fluff Daffy has bling because he worked for it, and you too with your talent could have it for yourself. It's It's the rapper who makes the bling, not the bling that makes the rapper.
I'm sorry. I wanted so much to be like my idol that I didn't realize that.
Paul, what counts is who we are, not what we have. And you're a super rapper. You have talent that's worth a lot more than anything that sparkles. So,
I'll give everything back. I promise.
It's the rapper makes the bling, not the bling that makes the star. He's learned a simple thing, he really went too far. Time to stop the stealing, no more life of crime, 'cause he's really got the feeling, got a talent for the rhyme.
phew, everything's returned to its rightful owner. The glasses to the custodian, Cindy to her bags, or the opposite, I don't know anymore, too tired.
Yeah, we'll file the report tomorrow. The case is closed. That smells like the great curried lamb of Mrs. Apu.
Ah, yes. After the success of my French recipes, I'm going back to the classics.
There's no need to call my mother Mrs. Apu. She says it's okay if I stay for dinner. Every night this week. This month. Is that okay?
Some super cards.
Catapultus, 20 points, not bad. Herculanum, 36 points. Oh, that's cool. You've hit a good pack, Francis.
By the forces of good, I've got it! The most powerful card! Leo Smartus! Wow! You'll have no chance against me on Saturday at the tournament!
Can we touch it?
Hand it over! Oh, look! A flying cow! Hello?
Neo Smartus will not remain in the hands of the good forces. When I'll possess it, the evil world will overcome. And I'll use all means to obtain it.
By all the crocodile's teeth of the Ganges, where are those pesky infrared binoculars?
Are you on a big case, Daddy?
Yes, some laser bomb dealers are a problem for the police, but that was without counting on Harry Bollywood. Ouch!
At least you're living some adventures, because at the moment, spicy investigations at the SBI have little spice and no investigation.
Hey, we found your maths exercise book that you'd lost in your satchel.
Meow? Here, kitty.
I see. My little plankton is starving for adventure. The work of an investigator is also about reflection, calm, and strategy. For example, my traffickers, I try to think like them. That's the secret to catching them. But this won't help me find those binoculars.
Hello? Okay, coming. A client. Daddy, you don't need binoculars to see that they're on your desk.
I'm scared they're going to steal Neo Smartus. The world risks destruction at the Little Monkey Club. You must by all means stop this intergalactic cataclysm.
In English, please?
Francis is part of the Fantastique role-playing game. And in the pack of cards he just bought, there was Neo Smartus, the most powerful card in the game.
And I got a phone call. Somebody threatened to steal my great card. It was an unknown caller.
Okay, what do you want us to do?
Stop the person who wants to steal Neo Smartus. He intends to use it to make the evil forces win the Fantastique tournament tomorrow at the Little Monkey.
Well, in SBI, we prefer to work on crimes that have actually occurred, not those that might happen in the future.
That's true, but what we can do is prevent this crime from happening. We'll keep an eye on Francis. A close protection bodyguard mission. At last, some action, Doowee.
Great. And what if we happen upon a gang of extra strong bullies?
Well, yes, we're going to neutralize them. Strategy, reflection. Just like Daddy. Case accepted, Francis. On the other hand, if you could explain the game and... What is this card? Neo Spartacus?
Neo Smartus! In Fantastique, there are two sides, good and evil. Me, for example, I always play for the forces of good. Neo Smartus holds 100 points. It's the maximum number of points. It makes it the most powerful card for the forces of good. There's only one card as powerful, Darko Maximus. 100 points too, the most powerful card of the evil forces. Those two cards are rare. If they were to meet, their battle would be exceptional.
But if the two cards have the same amount of points, then which one of them wins?
It depends on when they're drawn. If Neo Smartatus is played before Darko Maximus, the forces of good win, and that's perfect. On the other hand, what you have to avoid by all means is if the evil forces win. Otherwise, terror and failure will come down upon Fantastique. Basically, it's a catastrophe.
I see. Well, Francis, give us your cards. They'll be safer here until tomorrow when we'll protect you on your way to the tournament. Okay, to prepare the mission, the first thing to do is to time the journey up to the Little Monkey Club where the tournament will take place and do a recce. Let's get into the minds of our enemies. At 57 meters, a bus shelter. The enemy could hide behind it. At 61 meters, we turn right. At 233 meters, a corner full of bins. The attackers could hide there.
Perfect. If the thieves run away, we could follow them with the smell.
At 587 meters, we turn left.
2 minutes 30.
Sally Action and Doowee the Scientist. What are you two up to?
We're on a close protection mission. It's a big case, so we're following your advice, strategy and reflection. What about your laser bomb traffickers?
Arrested. Those dreadful criminals wanted to destroy the city.
Well, that's my daddy. And how did you manage that?
Cunningness, my little hummingbird. Cunningness. I found them by disguising myself as a fake crook. From the fake sometimes comes the truth.
A fake crook? Doowee, we're not ready yet. We have to improve our plan. You can have your cards back. You'll need them for the tournament. Don't worry, we'll protect you the whole way.
Sally, danger! We're being followed. At the next crossing, someone is approaching. He's small, but he's moving very fast. Take cover. I'm opening the trap.
Haven't you got anything better to do than to scare us for nothing, you little scruff? Isn't there a bin waiting for you? Come on, gorgeous, I'll let you go.
Sally, enemy straight ahead. I'll take care of him.
Doowee! You're supposed to stop our enemies, not us!
Sorry, little girl. We see danger everywhere. We're on a secret mission.
Why are you telling me if it's secret? Stop thief! Stop thief! He's a worshipper of the evil forces! We have to stop him quickly! SBI protection is great. We must absolutely find Neo Smartatus, otherwise the world of good will be lost.
Don't worry, Francis. We're professionals and we've thought of everything. Where's our thief, Doowee?
According to the bug I put inside the card case, our thief has stopped at the corner of 4th and 3rd Streets.
Hey, me too! I want to play in a not-so-secret mission.
The thief was here. He stopped at this bin, but he's just moved. There is certainly some DNA in that mask. A quick stop at the lab and we will reveal this troll.
No time. The tournament begins in 5 minutes. Where's the thief now? On Pinkart Avenue.
The guilty one has thrown away the case and kept the cards. The bug is useless. How are we going to find him now?
Easy answer. Our thief is at the tournament.
That's it! The tournament has begun and Neo Smartatus is lost! The evil forces are going to win, and I can't play without any cards!
If you prove that Neo Smartatus was stolen from you, the tournament will surely be cancelled. The competition will start again, and then you can play.
Yes, but we need to get this card, and right now, I don't know how to do it!
We'll infiltrate the tournament.
Okay, the thief wants the evil forces to win, which means he must be on their side. That halves our number of suspects.
The one who has the Neo Smartatus will use it to win. At that moment, we will expose him.
Oh yeah? And how will you prove that he stole it from me?
An investigation is like a game of Fantastique. What makes the difference is to always stay one step ahead of your opponent.
I hope that either Martin or Stan wins. They're the only survivors of the forces of good. All the others are playing for evil.
Oh, this final is so long. If all the players just turn their cards over, we could solve this.
Shh. What do you say about this, Renan? You've because 72 points. The evil forces had better go home.
You're the one who's going home. Here is Darko Maximus!
What's wrong?
Oh, no! Darko Maximus has been played first. If Neo Smartatus is played now, just after Darko Maximus, the game is over, and the evil forces have definitely won!
I have crushed the forces of good. The evil world will rule over the whole planet.
The forces of good are still fighting. Stress to Fearus, 88 points. Puts Darko Maximus in danger when it is played at the same time as Ubicus.
You can start crying now. Surprise! The evil force's secret weapon. And now, start shaking. It's the end of the world. We're all gonna die.
Help! Take cover!
You wouldn't have anything to tell us, King of Evil?
What do you want me to say? I've won the fantastic final and evil has triumphed.
You'd better tell everyone you've won thanks to a card stolen from Francis.
He stole it?
But he's not allowed.
You have no proof that the Neo Smartatus card isn't mine.
Actually, we do. There's a small SBI sign on the bottom right of the stolen card. If there's nothing there, then you're innocent.
Aha! Where's your evidence now? No, Neo Smartatus, no! Now I can't play!
We've got another surprise for you, Dennis.
Here's the real Neo Smartatus. The one you stole was fake.
How is this possible?
A little strategy, some cunningness, and a lot of reflection.
Out with the evil forces!
So, here are your cards. Dennis left them behind.
I, George, the Guardian of Fantastique, announced that due to cheating, the tournament has been cancelled. So, the tournament will start all over again in less than an hour.
The art of solving crime. Just pause, take some time. Think of what you could do if you were a criminal too. Use this new strategy to plan your trickery. Lay the trap, sit and wait, then watch your foe take the bait.
So, how did your close protection mission go?
Case closed. Our client won the tournament. And all thanks to you, my little daddy.
Thanks to me?
Yes, your fake crook costume gave me the idea of making fake cards to use as bait for the thief, while the real ones were safe in Doowee's backpack. Which just goes to show that from the fake comes the truth.
Children, I have a mission for SBI. It's been 3 days since I saw my old friend Balthazar Percy, and that worries me.
Is that the guy who dresses up every year as Santa Claus and hands out toys to the kids in the neighborhood?
Yes, that's him. The SBI needs to make a little trip to his apartment to make sure nothing has happened to him.
No problem, we'll take care of it. Let's go find the Santa Claus of Little Bombay. Speaking of Santa Claus, what are you going to give your parents for Christmas?
Well, I'm not sure. Right now I'm working on a brush that brushes everything. Hair, teeth, shoes at the same time.
Oh, yuck! Ooh! I'm going to knit a scarf for Mrs. Arpoo and make a coaster for my father.
Should I pick it?
Don't be silly. First we ring the buzzer. Mr. Percy, you're here.
Oh, well, that's what I call one quickly solved investigation.
Since my Santa costume was stolen, I haven't had the heart to go out.
How was it stolen? Can you tell us?
I went to get it to air it out before Christmas, and it had disappeared. I'm really fond of that costume. My daughter Adele sewed it together for me.
Don't worry. We're going to find it before Christmas, and you'll be able to make your rounds for the children.
Thank you. I'm very honored the famous SBI has agreed to help.
We're the ones who are honored to be able to help the Santa Claus of Little Bombay.
One last thing. Could you describe your costume? Is there anything particular about it?
No, it's red and white. Oh yes, there is a tear here. I repaired it well as I could with a piece of flowery material. Can't be seen, it's hidden under the beard.
The lock wasn't damaged. It must have been opened quite easily with a master key. And no fingerprints. The thief wore gloves.
And he knew exactly what he wanted because nothing else was touched. Huh? What's that?
It's Mega Girl. It looks as if it came from a keychain. Are you a fan of Mega Girl, Balthazar?
No.
I thought as much. It has to be something the thief lost. Let's go see the superintendent. Maybe she saw something. 3 days ago, Balthazar noticed the theft. Did you see anyone suspicious prowling around in the basement?
No, all the tenants have a storage room in the basement and they often go down there. I have a master key to all the doors in case anyone loses their key.
Do you know anyone who'd want to steal Balthazar's costume?
Nobody other than me. You see, every year I have to pick up the droppings of the pony that Balthazar rents to pull his sleigh. But I don't mind. He's always spoiled my Kevin when he was little.
Hey, Mum, I don't have time to help you tonight with the garbage. I'm meeting Christina.
Bye! Since he got a girlfriend, I hardly see him anymore.
The keyring of the superintendent was intact. The Mega Girl figure is not hers.
Yeah, but all the same, she could open any door with her master key, and plus she had a good motive. It must be a nightmare to pick up Balthazar's pony droppings every year. Big Bob, the tough guy from school. What's he doing here?
Bob, wait, what do you have in the box?
Ah!
Oh. Bob, freeze! FBI! There's no way out. Bob could only have gone into one of these apartments.
Let's go to the basement and see if we can find some clues. The superintendent said Big Bob's box is number 88, right next door to Balthazar's. Well, well, Bob, we're closing in on you. Ha! Huh?
Well, we've found our culprit. It's clear Bob deals in stolen Christmas objects. Bob, is that you? Open up immediately.
Snooping little SBI busybodies, you're not so clever now.
I'm going to call home on my mobile phone.
Yeah, well, good luck in getting a signal, Sally.
It's working, Bob. I have a signal. Listen up, I'm putting it on speakerphone. Hello, Daddy, it's me.
Sally, this is not a good time. I'm having coffee with my old friend, the police chief.
No, Sally, hang up. Okay, I'll let you out. But you have to promise to say nothing about my storage room.
We agree, Bob. Total silence, we swear. Aren't you ashamed dealing in stolen decorations?
What? I'm not dealing anything. I bought it all. I've been collecting since I was a little kid.
Oh, yeah? And the Santa Claus costume you stole from Balthazar? Where's that?
Are you crazy? I didn't rob Balthazar. Thanks to him, I love Christmas.
So why were you trying to get away if you aren't guilty?
Well, I don't want anyone to know. It would ruin my bad reputation.
But there's nothing wrong with liking Christmas. It's the coolest time of the year.
I'll help you find the costume. Without Balthazar, as Santa Claus, it won't be a real Christmas.
Balthazar said that the costume was stolen recently.
And now that we're close to holidays, the thief wants to use it.
Excellent reasoning, Bob. Why would someone need a Santa Claus costume?
Well, to dress up as Santa, of course.
Yes, that's it. There are dozens of Santa Clauses who work in the streets during the holidays. If we find the costume mended by Balthazar, our thief will be inside it. Good going, Bob.
Ah, me and my boys can locate all the Santa Clauses in the city.
Boys?
Yeah, Stan the Obscure, Renan the Weasel, Looney Phil, Tom the Trickster. Your investigation won't take long with them.
21 Santas identified. Good work, boys. All we need to do now is peep under the beards to see if their costumes are patched.
Sally, have you considered the fact that we're working with the worst elements in the school?
That's the magic of Christmas.
So, guys, you got any ideas of what kind of gift I can get my parents?
Get a tarantula, mate. It never fails to please.
We're gonna do it Bob style.
Awesome, Bob. Let's go.
Awesome, Bob.
Hey!
A disaster!
Wild
Scatter!
Come here!
Okay then, who's next? Beards to check before Christmas Eve. It'll take too long. It'd be great if we could check all the Santas at the same time, but how?
What if we had a competition for the best-looking Santa? Line them up on stage, then boom! We can knock them down, look under their beards.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, great. Make all the Santa Clauses fall down. Excellent. And then we can interrogate them in hospital.
No, that's not what's awesome. The idea of a party for Santa Clauses. We'll invite them all to Balthazar's house. We just need to see if he agrees.
Why not? This party of Santa Clauses is an excellent idea. I accept, Sally.
And Kevin will give us a hand to prepare everything.
Go ahead, Doowee.
You can give the invitations to Bob and his gang.
Welcome. Thanks for coming. The party's on the 4th floor. Second door on the left. Follow the garlands. It's already Christmas for them.
And you, my dear colleague, how long have you been helping out Santa Claus?
Ooh, I've been handing out toys to the kids in the neighborhood for 15 years.
Here, I've rigged my mother's hairdryer. 1 hour running time and wind tunnel straight.
So, can we talk about your sleigh? Oh, I think you have some crumbs there. It's not him.
One down, now the next.
Sorry, Balthazar. We checked all the costumes and didn't find yours anywhere.
Don't worry, it doesn't matter. This party made me happy and gave me back my determination. Costume or not, I'm gonna tour this year just the same.
Ouch! I completely forgot about Mega Girl.
Wait a second. Kevin's girlfriend. She had a Mega Girl on her sweatshirt.
It was probably Kevin who gave it to her. He always was a fan of Mega Girl. Every Christmas he wanted one.
Are you missing this, Kevin?
Oh, cool. Where did you find that?
In Balthazar's storage room. And I'd really like to see what's in your sports bag, Kevin. Can you show us?
Kevin?
Kevin's given us a slip.
He's sure to have gone to hide in his storage room. It's 53, I think.
It's over, Kevin. Give us the bag.
No way! Get out of my way! Don't think that the two of you can stop me.
Nah, there's more than two. There's us, and look, it's not nice to steal from Santa Claus, and we're gonna make sure you give back the costume. Get it, pal?
Why did you do it, Kevin?
I just borrowed it. I would have returned it before Christmas Eve. I wanted to make a little money working at the supermarket to get a nice gift for my girlfriend, Christina.
You could have asked Balthazar to lend it to you.
Yeah, I know, but I thought he wouldn't even notice. Normally he never takes out his costume so early. I like Balthazar a lot. I'm gonna go and apologise.
While you do that, give this back. As for your girlfriend, don't stress out. In my opinion, she's not with you for the gifts.
A macadam Bollywood Christmas Eve. Excellent idea, children.
Ho, ho, ho. I have come bearing gifts for little Harry, Elizabeth, and Philip. If they've been good, of course.
So what did you finally get for your parents?
A knitted scarf and a coaster.
What? Have you no shame? You clearly copied me.
Yeah, but my scarf and the coaster are walkie-talkies, so they can always stay in touch.
Don't your parents have mobile phones?
Yes, but just in case their batteries run out. So, Bob is nice, okay, but so am I.
Dinner! Oh, cut! You're supposed to dance with the Jeremy, not eat her? This is Little Red Riding Hood, the musical, not Attack of the Killer Werewolf.
Sorry, Devendra.
Here, now go off and learn your part, and remember, less carnivore, more carnival. Now, Cindy, darling, let's rehearse Little Red Riding Hood's big dance number, and a 5, 6, 7, 8... Kick! Fabulous, Cindy! Ooh, you're gonna be sensationalist, Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh! My foot! Oh, there's no way I can dance now. It hurts too much.
Sally! Doowee! Someone's trying to sabotage the show!
Why would anyone and sabotage a school musical. It's not like we're going to upstage Disney on Ice.
Oh, it's the theatre, Pop. It's full of jealousy, rivalry, and bitterness. And that's on a good day.
What happened?
Well, my second Little Red Riding Hood, Cindy, has just been injured. 2 days ago, my first Little Red Riding Hood, Alma, was also mysteriously hurt in rehearsal.
2 accidents in 3 days. This is suspicious. Let's check it out.
This rope has been cut! A clear act of sabotage.
And whoever did it must have known Little Red Riding Hood's dance. He dropped the bag just when it would hurt her.
So the saboteur must be involved with the show.
In that case, Doowee and I will have to join the show. Go undercover to keep an eye on things without arousing suspicion.
Join the show, but it's a musical. Can't you even sing and dance?
I'm Sally B, and everyone can see there's no one quite like me. I've got star quality. Watch me sing and dance, then come on, take a chance. Then you will see who'll solve this mystery.
Welcome to the show, darling. You can play Grandma. I was going to play the part, but no, you can learn it in a day. What about you, Doowee? Can you act?
Me? Act?
I'll take that as a no.
You are in the school musical?
Yes, I'm playing a grandma. Mrs. Apu, do you have any tips on how I can act old?
Old? I'm much too young to give you advice on that, my little papadam. Oh, my aching back. It feels like a cobra after a fight with a mongoose.
Well, Grandma doesn't have a lot to do, Sally.
Good. So I should have plenty of time to investigate. Ooh.
Alma, darling, how's the leg?
Oh, it's much better, Devendra. I just heard about Cindy's injury and thought I could be Little Red Riding Hood again. I still know all the moves. Oh!
Well, that's very brave of you, Alma, but you should rest until your injury is completely healed or you could hurt yourself. And I've already cast somebody else anyway.
So, how did you hurt your knee?
It was the rehearsal a couple of days ago. Everything was going fine. When suddenly the big bad wolf's foot was in my way and bang! I was no longer Little Red Riding Hood.
So you think the big bad wolf tricked you deliberately?
Yes, he's played by Jeremy, the football star. He was made to do the show because no one would wear the wolf suit. Jeremy never wanted to be in the show, and I think he's trying to sabotage it so it will be cancelled.
Doowee, keep a close eye on Jeremy. I think our big bad wolf might be bigger and badder than he seems.
What are you up to in here, son?
Oh, sorry, sir. I'm just learning my lines for the school musical.
In the cleaner's room?
Well, yeah, I was afraid my sporting friends would laugh at me if they found out I was taking the show seriously.
You are?
Absolutely. At first, I didn't want to be in the show, but now I've discovered that it's great fun. And even better, a great way to meet girls. Could you test me on my lines while I put my wolf costume on?
Why, Grandma, what big eyes you have.
Itching powder!
And then Grandma goes to the door of her cottage like this, opens it, and...
Itching powder!
What's with the disguise?
Meet Jack the cleaner, who found out that Jeremy's not the saboteur.
Well, he certainly wouldn't put itching powder in his own costume.
So who else would want to sabotage the show?
I hate this job!
Jasmine!
Devendra's assistant? What? Fifth byline of the school newspaper. I'm doing an article on people involved in the show. How did you become involved? Psst, Sally!
Doowee!
Don't laugh! This reporter has found out that Jasmine originally applied to be the director of the show, but was rejected in favor of Devendra.
So she's got the motive. Jealousy.
Not only that, but Jasmine also told me that the show is going to be a disaster.
Good work, reporter. I mean, detective.
No, I'm not trying to sabotage the show.
But you admitted the show would be a disaster.
Yes, but I meant an artistic disaster. This school has been doing the same show year after year. It's time we tried something new.
I know, but the audience might not like something different. Besides, it's too late to change things now. The show's opening tonight.
Well, if Jasmine isn't the saboteur, who is?
I don't know, so keep an eye on everyone backstage while I watch on stage.
This is the same show as last year. So far, so good.
Except you just made me swallow my script.
That is my daughter.
Ooh, my aching back. It feels like a cobra after a fight with a mongoose.
She's just like a real old person. I wonder where she got that from.
Oh, well done, SBI. The show's going without a hitch. Even Jeremy knows his partner's the big bad wolf.
That's because he's developed an interest in the theatre.
Oh, what a calamity! There's no one left to play Little Red Riding Hood. I'll have to cancel the show. This is an artistic shipwreck.
No, wait! Doowee can play Little Red Riding Hood.
What? I can't act and I have stage fright. I'll faint again.
But you can act. You convinced Jeremy you're a cleaner and Jasmine that you're a journalist. The stage fright is all in your head.
But I don't know Little Red Riding Hood's lines.
Everyone knows her lines. Grandma, what big eyes you have. You know.
Sally's right. Quick, put on Little Red's dress and Riding Hood. The show must go on.
This show is even duller than last year. Maybe next year we should try poetry.
Go on, Doowee. You can do it. Trust me.
Grandma, what big eyes you have!
All the better to see you're not Little Red Riding Hood at all. You are an imposter. You're that snooping detective, Doowee.
Oh, this is different from last year.
This isn't in the script.
Grandma, what big paws you have!
All the better to destroy this stupid set.
Look, the big bad wolf is limping. I know what's going on. You are not the real big bad wolf. You are the saboteur.
You're right, Grandma, but no one can stop me now.
Well, this is much livelier than previous years.
Someone pushed me in the cupboard and stole my costume.
And that person was... Alma! Alma was the original Red Riding Hood, and she was devastated when she was dropped from the cast because of a real accident. But Alma thought she could still perform the role, and so she deliberately got rid of her replacement. But when Devindra rejected her again, she couldn't bear the thought of the show going on without her, so she tried to sabotage the whole production.
It's all true. I'm sorry I tried to sabotage the show, but I was afraid I would never have the chance to be in a school show again.
Is this real or part of the show? You'd think she was actually crying.
My show's a disaster.
Not necessarily. All we have to do is convince the audience that this is all part of the show.
Sally, wrap things up with a song. After all, this is supposed to be a musical.
You should never be afraid that your dreams might be misled. So before things end in tears, be strong and face up to your fears. Find the courage in your heart, then you'll make a brand new start.
What talent, children, what talent! You're going to be in the show next year, I hope.
It was fun, but I prefer to stick to solving mysteries. However, I can't speak for my partner.
To be or not to be, that is the question.